So what is up, guys? Armor Master here. I'm gonna start posting some Balloons Tower Defense 6, and I'm gonna be showing you a solid strat to win the Impopable mode on the very first map. I know a lot of people struggle with Impopable because you only have the one life, and it's very challenging to say the least. So what you want to do is have this starting setup. Whatever hero you want, I recommend I can't even pronounce her name, but it's the newer hero. I recommend her just because she has the leaping strike, and her different techniques are very good at dealing with balloons in the early rounds, so you're able to save up money. So then the next thing you want to do is get a sniper monkey because he has full range of the track. So then he's able to get any balloons that get past Suadra. Then you want to get full metal jacket, switch him to strong. This will pop any lead balloon, so you don't have to worry about getting any sort of fire or lead popping monkey now, because you now have the full metal jacket hitting those lead balloons once they start spawning. So now we're just going to be saving money for a while. The next thing we're going to want to buy is a wizard monkey. And then for the wizard monkey, you want to get the guided magic line and the intense magic line. This is because the guided magic, you can get up to the archmage, so you want to go into the archmage line, and then you want to upgrade to monkey sense so he can see camo balloons. So now we're just trying to save money as much as possible, as well as upgrading our wizard monkey. Right now, all we're prepping to do is handle that first Moab. So we already have a strong defense for right now, so we're able to save money. So I'm going to be getting the Archime Blast before the camo detection, because Suzra already sees the camos, and the first couple rounds that do have camos are like 3 camo balloons. So I don't really need the camo detection right now. But we're going to keep doing that. And now it's just a waiting game. So we're going to put monkey sense on that. And now it's honestly, we just have to wait till about round 21 or 22 is when we'll have enough money for the next one. The next set of upgrades that we're going to have to do. So, actually, I take that back. I don't know if I'll have enough money, so it'll probably be round 22. But pretty much, you don't do anything with that sniper monkey after you put full metal jacket on it. It's just going to deal with strong balloons, and then you don't want to put any more money into that, because you want to start investing in a heli pilot right away, because you want to get the Apache line, because the Apache line has the missiles, and you want to put big jets and camo detection on that. That way it can target the DDD balloons, the camo black Moabs that come in the later rounds, because you want to deal with those. And then you'll also be using one super monkey. So I'm going to put this down. I'm going to put quad. I'm going to put patrol. Not patrol, pursuit. I want to put bigger jets so it goes faster. But see, that sniper monkey's just popping those lead balloons, and then the heli pilot's dealing with the extras. I want to put the camo detection on that. So now we have 3 towers right now that can detect camo balloons. So now we're going to save up for the Razor Rotors. That does a lot of damage to the Moabs, and it makes it really easy to deal with a lot of balloons. So, and also, if you want to see me do more of these videos for different maps to help you with strats for different Impopable ones, I'm trying to complete every mode on every map right now, and I'll start posting a lot of tutorial videos on strats or just different challenges. But I've been enjoying Balloons Tower Defense 6 recently, and I'm trying to complete every map. I haven't beaten a map yet on chimps. I've only tried chimps once, but so then you want the Arcane Mastery, just because that very increased range is going to deal a lot with like Moabs and stuff. But then the big thing we're going to be doing is the Money Bank and IMF loan. So being able to pull that big loan out, and then also it just produces so much money. You're able to get the Apache Prime. You're able to get the Spectre on the Monkey Ace. You're able to get the Archmage. Don't want to buy the Monkey Ace yet, but because the next thing we want to buy. So right here you can decide, because you can pretty much deal with a Moab or not. So instead of putting my first monkey bank down first, I'm going to put a super down and then not upgrade that super. So the super now is going to help deal with just about every balloon now. He doesn't have camo detection yet, but look how fast we deal with that Moab. And if you don't have the super down, you can use the leaping strike to heavily damage the Moab as well. But now what you want to do is save up a little over $6,000 to put in your first bank. And a big thing about the bank is you have to have the monkey knowledge where you can deposit money into the bank. That way you can collect big sum from all three of the banks, pull out loans if you have all of them IMF loans, and then invest $6,000 into each of them. It'll put them closer. So right now I'm not depositing any money because I'm still trying to put in greater production, and it's not really a lot of money to invest, but I'm going to throw that $1,000 in there now, and it's going to start collecting me interest. While I wait, I'm still doing plenty. So after this, I'm going to have that collecting money for a while, as well as making money off popping balloons. Then I'm going to start upgrading the Super Monkey. So these next couple rounds is where it gets interesting. Because once this has Plasma Blast, I can get rid of this Sniper Monkey. So I'm going to deposit that money in there. Not going to upgrade yet. At round 50, I'm going to withdraw this money. Or it might, I don't remember now. But it might be full before that. But then once I pull that money out, I'm going to make a second bank. And then I'm going to start upgrading him with money that I start making from the rounds. I'm not going to be depositing any. So what you want to do with the Super Monkey is you want to go to the Dark Knight with Plasma Blast. Does a lot of damage. If you save up the money, you could possibly get to Dark Champion. I've done it before. But so I'm going to start doing leaping attacks. So now we got a pretty decent amount of money. So I'm going to pull that out. I'm going to build my second bank, put greater production in, and now I'm not going to invest any money right now because I need to invest money into my Super Monkey, but it's still going to produce money and start collecting interest on that. So that's just going to start building up while I upgrade defenses here. So what you can also do is Monkey Village, Jungle Drums, Radar Scan, put that there on the Helipilot, and then put down your Monkey Ace. But I'm not going to do that till later rounds, just because I'm trying to upgrade the towers that I already have down. Because, like, I want to get Arcane Spike soon to deal with the red Moabs that are going to be coming. But I also want to grab Plasma Blast so I can sell off Sniper Monkey. So we've got these two banks here. They're each about 2K now. I'm going to pick up Plasma Blast shortly. And that's going to be able to save me for a couple rounds because it's just melting these balloons, as you see. So what I'm going to start pulling out loans at about round 60. So I'm going to build another bank soon, and then I'm going to start converting them into loaning banks to where I can pull out massive loans. And yes, that does put a tamper on your income from popping balloons because you have to pay them back. But having that quick send of cash is awesome because then you can deposit a chunk of that into each of those banks and have that interest collect over like 2 rounds, and then you're max. So then you've like tripled your money. And then when you withdraw it, it does pull some of the money to pay off those debts from pulling off the loan. But what it also does is still gives you a couple thousand. Plus you already have those loans that you've pulled out. So you're going to be able to do this quite often. And as you see, I'm already at like 7K. So I'm going to be putting in money in 2 of my banks right now. And then just I'm going to be collecting that in a little bit. But then hopefully that's going to be able to let me create 2 loan banks and then pull loans out and start depositing them into banks. As well as the banks, once they turn into loan banks, they then hold $12,000 instead of $9,000. So that's big. But we're also going to want to get an Apache Dart ship soon. So that is also one of the main points. But I'm going to sell off the Sniper Monkey for a little bit of money. So we've got this money. And then you can also have a safety net with the Sword Slash that'll just clear the track. So like here, I'm not too concerned yet. But I'm going to pull that money out and make it an Apache Dart ship. So now I'm going to be way stronger for a while my hero is still leveling up, which once it's a bit higher level, it's going to be able to deal with stuff a whole lot easier. But we're just going to keep saving money. And right now you're still kind of in limbo, so it's a little bit dangerous, but this Apache Dart ship is just going to hold them off, as you see, like that for a good amount of time. So we're going to stab. Then what we're going to do is, we can't make an even deposit in all of them, but I'm going to deposit huge chunks into 2 of my banks. And then that's going to start collecting a whole lot of interest over these next couple rounds. So then round 70, I want to have these IMF loans. I usually have them beforehand, which I don't know why it would, but unless I think my notes might be wrong, but I'm just going to keep depositing, save up, and I want to grab 2 loan banks and just start pulling out loans every round. I want to be able to cycle through at least 1 loan a round. That's my big point for this is, okay, so I can almost create 2 loan banks, but if you can start cycling in those loans, you can grab the Apache Prime, which is big, and then you can also grab the Spectre, which is huge as well. And then I don't usually go for Flying Fortress because it's too expensive to try and get to Flying Fortress. I usually invest in Wizard Monkey to become an Archmage. But we're then going to withdraw this money, and we're going to have 2 loan banks, and we're going to invest 6K into 1 loan bank. We're going to invest a K into our normal bank because these 2 are overproducing the later one. But then I'm soon going to be able to start pulling out huge loans. And then the first set of loans is going to go into making him an Arcane Spike, which is going to help deal with all the Moab class balloons. And also his attacks are just going to be faster. So I'm also just going to deposit that money. So it's all going to start collecting interest. And now what we can do is take out our 2 loans. So now we have $20,000. Get the Spike. Now we're in a really good place until about round 80. Then we got to start putting in some more stuff. So a lot of people would say put in another Super Monkey. That's not what I normally do. What I like to do is do this. And do Stronger Stimulant. Because the Stronger Stimulant is going to boost all of these monkeys nearby. And a boosted Super Monkey does a lot of work. As well as a boosted and a boosted. So it's not a permanent brew. I don't save up to do permanent brew because that's very, very expensive. But as you see, we've almost paid off one of our loans already. I'm going to withdraw that money. We've paid off a loan now. But now I have enough money that I can just start depositing in all of these banks. And that's going to be huge. So then I'm going to pull out another loan. You just want to keep pulling these loans out and collecting money. Because yes, it does take some of the withdrawal money away, but you can just start pulling out more loans. So it's a constant influx of money. So now what I'm going to try and do is go for Apache Prime. So I just need to keep saving money up. So now I'm not going to take this loan out of the second one yet because I'm close to withdrawing money. So then it's not going to pull as much money from my withdrawal because it won't be going towards multiple loans. But never mind. I'm going to take the loan on accident. Okay. You know what? I'm still like 2 rounds out from withdrawing. But as you see, we're about halfway to Apache Prime. And we're still doing fine. I haven't used the Sword Strike yet to clear the whole track. And my hero isn't even level 15 yet. Once it's a higher level, it's going to do a lot. I haven't even been doing Leaping Strike attack that often, so I haven't even been using her ability. So she's just been attacking in the small little circle. Super Monkey, on the other hand, Wizard Monkey, and Heli Pilot have been doing a lot of damage. Alchemist it doesn't really matter how many pops he gets. He's not there to get a lot of pops. He's there to support and boost all of them. So now we're just about there. So we're going to be withdrawing our money shortly. I'm going to try and get this loan paid off first, and then I'm going to withdraw the money. Because that way it should be enough money to grab the Apache Prime, which then I'm pretty much good to like round 95. I don't really need to get anything. Yes, it is some close calls later on, but now we have more than enough. And actually, instead of getting Apache Prime now, I have time. I'm going to get the Dark Champion. Now, he's going to be throwing 2 blades. Sorry, voice crack there. But these 2 blades are going to do so much damage, and I'm still going to be able to pull loans out. So now I'm going to do the same depositing trick. I'm going to deposit a crap ton of money, and we're just going to keep rolling like this. And this Super Monkey is just going to do work now. This is one strategy. Another strategy would have been to grab the Apache Prime, but I had the money, or you could have bought the permanent brew and then just permanently boosted these 3. That's also a decision you could have made. I haven't tried that one before, so I don't, but I know how good these things are with a stronger stimulant. So it being permanently boosted is going to do a lot for you. So that was a decision you could have made. I made the decision that I thought was best. So now I'm going to be so loan's going to be paid off, and then I'm going to withdraw huge lump sum of money, and then hope that I can take out 2 loans to get the Apache Prime, because I need the laser cannons of the Apache Prime to just absolutely melt everything. And we sadly fell short, but I can take that loan out and be really close. So once again, I'm going to deposit that 18K, but I'm going to be able to withdraw it for 36K. I'm going to be able to double my money. But I really need the Apache Prime soon, or I'm going to lose. Maybe. The Super Monkey can reach over here, so if they do start flying past. But oh no, I'm feeling confident, but I don't want to be too confident. Because I don't have an Archmage either. But, I mean, this Super Monkey kind of is just wrecking all of it, so we're going to do that. Okay, we're going to withdraw our money. We're going to get the Apache Prime. We're going to take a loan out. And we're going to deposit more money. So it's just constantly doing this cycle of depositing money. And now I'm pretty comfortable. I'm sitting comfy right now. I have the Apache Prime and I have the Dark Champion. Now, Legend of the Night, you're not going to get that. You're just not. There's no money pyramid scheme unless you start selling towers to try and get a Legend of the Night. That's just a whole lot of money you're going to have to be making. That requires you having like 6 farms and like, it's just a lot. So now what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and grab an Archmage because it's good with dealing with the round 100 big boy. So now it's just a matter of trying to still collect interest on stuff and continue taking out loans. So what you can do here is you can throw in a Monkey Ace and get a Spectre, and then actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, bigger radius, that, and then Jungle Drums. So I'm going to increase the attack rate of that. I could also get a Monkey Intelligence Bureau, but I'm not. I'm then going to throw this in with all of that. I'm going to withdraw all my money. I'm going to deposit a chunk of it, and then grab the Spectre. So now I have all these bombs being launched as well, while I continue withdrawing money. And now we're on round 100, and we're sitting pretty good, because look how fast we deal with the big balloon. And a lot of people, it's sad to see, but a lot of people, they'll get to this round, and then they'll lose, because their defenses can't take it. So that's a victory for us. As you see, that Super Monkey almost popped 1 million balloons, and I did that upgrade later. But that's how you can do Impopable on the very first map. And I will catch you all in the next video. You have a wonderful day. Peace out.